Hi guys, welcome to the Savvy Money Show with me, your host Sean. If you find any of today's video entertaining, don't forget to hit the lovely like button. It's almost as lovely as me. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button or the bell notification, and you'll be notified when a new video comes out. I'm trying to put these tips in thick and fast. Thicker than me and definitely faster than me. Anyway, I'm going to show EA Sports. Now they have, you can see there they've dropped. They've climbed back a bit because they have people think they're going back to work. They're not going to play as many games, but they've still got to report the second quarter, so it'll be good. And the thing is you can see there it's gone back up. I would want it to come back below 100 before picking up, but it's a type of stock I wouldn't mind picking up at the right price. You've got Real, also known as the Real Wheel. This is a company that actually authenticates designer products, so it's like an eBay for authentic products. Say you've got a Rolex, Louis Vuitton or Jimmy Choo, any kind of product, they authenticate it and put it on the site. Because with eBay you can't tell whether they're authentic or not. You have to actually take them to the retailer and get them valued, make sure that, and it all costs money, and then if they're not, you just send it back. So with this, it has really come down. It was 30, it's now 12. You know, I expect it to drop a little bit, maybe below 10, and then I'll pick it up so I can 3x my money. And it's not profitable at the moment, but I expect it to be. We then have Fizz, who I spoke about before. Now I bought it's at half its price. I bought a 49, it went up to 58, I sold it, come back down, and I'll be picking more up. So I don't know if you know, but LaCroix is its main one. Fizz was actually 120, so it's 70% down from where it was. And the reason it's still down so much is the analysts expect revenues to be 4% under. But no offence, when people were stocking up, if you went into the shops, all the LaCroix brands were out of stock, because if you went in and there was no water to buy, what would you do? You'd buy fizzy water. So that's another one to look out for. They still have to report their earnings, and they do that in June, I think it is. Now if they do that, and instead of earnings being 4% down, they're above or they're double digits, then I think that could shoot up. Ring Central. Now this is another one that dropped, and then people started buying. If it drops again, I think it's worth getting. You can see here it's dropped. People think on the back of Moderna that it won't be used again, but I think they will. They had a good tie-up with during this with artificial intelligence, and it's been profitable for them, and I think if they keep on, it will really help them out. Now Seattle Genetics, I think, is a good company, has a good pipeline. They're not profitable, but I think if we get a good price, we could you know, it could do well. You can see here it's got a good trend, it's going up, and to tell the truth, it's more or less, if you go across like that, it's more or less an even trend line going up. It's just a couple of bits here where it goes up a bit too much and then goes sideways, up a bit too much and then sideways, and I can see it going down a bit there. So you see here it drops and then up, and you can see it going down a bit because of what's happening with everyone focusing on COVID-19, or the Rona for the friends across the pond. So if it drops again and it drops to below 120, 130, I will definitely be picking it up. Now, Pence Automotive Group, I don't usually, not usually the type I go for. You know, I said before how Ford or GM could, I said could, put the money they've got from the junk bonds into starting an EV project. Personally, I think if they get in before this merger with the investors in China, they should buy out NIO, because it will be cheaper for them to get a fully fledged autonomous electric vehicle with long range. But that's their call, and I think they'd have it up and running, and they'd be a challenger for Tesla on the electric vehicle stage anyway. But Pence at the moment, if you look at the book, it has a PE ratio of 7 and it has a dividend of 5.5%. You can't knock that up. And you see there how low they are. They were 53. You know, 20 points below what they were. Sorry, 20 points, $20. Now we have a look at and the next one is Virtue Financial. It's been dropping the past couple of days, and I think, well, it's one that is been fairly stable throughout all this. It's got a dividend of 4 and a PE ratio of 16. I think it's a good company, run well, and I just think it's worth picking up for the dividend. On top of that, I think you've got Okta, you've got QRVO, you've got Pagadonian, you know, the gym at home. People selling off on it, thinking we're going to go back to the work and we won't need it anymore. But people aren't going back to work at the moment. You're having the but the vaccine won't be ready yet. Quickest they said it would be ready is July, and then they've got to distribute it, then they've got to give it to everyone, and then even once people are back at work, people won't be ready to go back to the gym. They won't feel safe going back to the gym. You know, there's a difference between going back to work because you have to, and being ready to go back to the gym, or feeling safe to go back to the gym. Those are my tips for today. Sorry it had to be spread out so much. I'm sorry for the noise in the background. That's one of the pitfalls of being outside. But I just thought that. So hopefully it wasn't too bad. I just thought no point in wasting this beautiful sunshine. And yeah, don't forget to hit the lovely like button and press the subscribe button, and hope you all have a lovely and profitable day. So that's all from me. I'll see you in the next video.